Hello, beautiful person. Welcome to class. This is a 40-minute power yoga vinyasa style class focusing on arm and core strength. This sequence is going to require you to listen attentively. I'm going to be including inversions in this flow, so position your mat a foot's distance away from the wall. Our sequence is progressive, and that means we're going to be building on a base set of poses. I recommend this practice for anyone that wants to build focus and incredible resilience around the upper body. Feel free to come into child's pose or pause the video anytime you feel tired. Stay safe and let's begin. Take a seat at the center of your mat. Come onto your shins, hips resting over heels. Feel free to have your feet tucked under. Notice your attitude this morning. How are you feeling? Listen to the sound of your breathing. When you're ready, close your eyes and turn the gaze inwards. It means to take interest in your own thoughts and emotions. Inhale, lift your hands up, palms pressed together in prayer pose. Slide your prayer hands to the forehead to honor focus and a clear mind. Hands to the lips, a reminder to breathe. And hands to the heart center for love. Blink your eyes open and come into a simple twist. Left hand crosses to the right thigh, gaze back, sit tall and breathe in. Exhale, unwind and switch sides. Let's stretch the wrists. Come into tabletop pose. Hip points stacked neatly over the knees. Fingers facing each other, let's turn the palms upwards towards the ceiling. Feel your weight gently warm up these wrists. Forearms stretch. Flip your fingers to face your knees, palms pressing into the mat. Tuck your toes under and shift your weight back towards the heels. Your wrists will want to lift off the mat, so can you glue them back down and breathe into the sensation of your forearms. Push hands deep into the ground, engage your core, pull your knees off the ground and hover. The gaze is focused at the top of your mat. This is called Turbo Dog pose. Now release the pose into downward facing dog. Pull your hips up and push your weight back. Ears line up between your arms, gaze in between the thighs. Heels push into the floor and micro-bend the knees. Rise high on your tippy toes and exhale, walk forward. Inhale into a flat back pose and bow into forward pose. That's an exhale. Inhale to flat back, look forward. And exhale, fold deeper. Rise up to upward salute pose, breathe in. Exhale, hands to the heart, prayer pose. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, look forward for flat back. Exhale, left foot steps back. Left knee drops down. Inhale, arms lifting for low crescent lunge. Palms lower into the floor. Exhale and step back into downward facing dog. Rise onto your toes. Round your spine forward and lower your hips, opening your chest into a floating upward facing dog. Push away, and we're back in downward facing dog. Inhale, rise onto your toes, and exhale, bend both knees. Right foot steps forward into runner's lunge. Inhale. Exhale, back foot steps forward and bow. Inhale, upward salute, and exhale, dive forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, right foot steps back, right knee drops down, palms lift into the sky, inhaling for crescent lunge, and exhale, palms to the floor, step back, downward facing dog. Round your spine through plank, lower hips to hover into floating upward dog. Pull the heels up and back and push away, downward dog. Inhale, rise on your toes. Exhale, bend both knees, left foot steps forward. Inhale, runner's lunge, lengthen your spine. And exhale, forward fold and bow. Inhale, upward salute. And exhale, hands to the heart. Round 2. We're going to be adding a little bit more. Inhale, upward salute. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, left foot steps back. Left knee drops down. Inhaling, arms up for low crescent lunge. Exhale, palms down, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, rise onto your toes. Exhaling through plank into floating upward dog. Inhale here. And exhale, downward dog. Inhale, right leg lifts behind you, bend your right knee. We'll call this a scorpion tail. Exhale, extend the legs straight up and swing your right knee to tap your right elbow. Swing it back, inhaling into scorpion tail, and exhale, draw the right knee to elbow. Inhale, scorpion tail. Exhale, right knee to elbow and step forward. Squeeze the inner thighs, high lunge, arms lift. Stay for the exhale, find your balance through the core and bend your elbows. On your next exhale, release the pose into Warrior 2 facing the left side of the room. Toes face left side. Inhale, wide-legged upward salute, arms up. And exhale, hinge from your hips, fold. Inhale, look forward, flatten your back. Exhale, pivot to face the wall. Right fingertips line up with your left toes. Left arm lifts for a twisted lunge. Stacking left knee over left heel, lining up both wrists and shoulders in a straight line. Inhale, gaze at the left fingertips. Exhale, step back into downward facing dog, release the pose. Now look forward towards the wall and squeeze your elbows towards each other. Can you lower both of them down at the same time? And this is called your dolphin pose. Okay, we're gonna lift up. So transfer your weight onto your hands for plank pose. Pike the hips up. Lower the elbows down again for dolphin. Then back into plank pose. Push the floor away. Lower back down for dolphin. And back into plank. Right foot steps forward. Left knee drops onto the floor. Lift both arms up for low crescent lunge. And exhale, both hands lower to the left side. Sweep to the front of your mat. Step forward, inhaling into a flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, upward salute. Exhale, hands to the heart. And mountain pose. Inhale, upward salute. Exhale, dive forward and fold. Inhale into flat back. Exhale, right foot steps back, right knee drops down. Inhale, arms lift for low lunge or crescent lunge. Exhale, palms down, step back, downward facing dog. Rise onto your toes, round forward into floating upward facing dog. Exhale, push back, down dog. Inhale, left leg lifts behind you, bend your left knee, scorpion tail. Exhale, extend that left leg up. Left knee swings forward, tap your elbow. Inhale, scorpion tail. Exhale, knee to elbow. Big breath back into scorpion tail. Exhale, knee to elbow, hover and step forward. High lunge, inhale, arms will lift. Find your balance through your core. Exhale, warrior two, facing the right side of the room. Inhale into wide-legged upward salute. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Pivot to face the wall. Inhale into twisted lunge. Right arm lifts. Stacking right knees over heel, lining up both wrists. Shoulders are in a straight line. Exhale, step back into downward facing dog. Look forward, squeeze your elbows towards each other and lower them down to the floor for dolphin. Bend your knees if you must. Shift the weight forward and push away, plank pose. Inhale. Exhale, lower the elbows down. Dolphin. Strong through the core, plank pose, push away and lower back down for dolphin. Back into plank pose. Left foot steps forward and sweep to the front of your mat. Step forward, inhaling into flat back and exhale, fold. Inhale, upward salute and exhale, hands to the heart, mountain pose. Adding to the sequence, chair pose, bend your knees, sit your hips back, hands up, breathe in. Exhale, straighten the legs, dive forward. Inhale into flat back. Exhale, left foot steps back, left knee to the floor. Inhaling, arms up for low crescent lunge. Exhale, palms down, step back, down dog. Rise onto your toes, round forward into floating upward facing dog, chest opens. Exhale, let's do a push-up and back down to downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lifts behind you, bend your right knee. Exhale, right knee taps right elbow, step forward. Inhale, crescent lunge, gaze up and bend back. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, wide-legged upward salute, gaze up. Exhale, fold forward, pivot to face the wall, left arm lifts for a twisted lunge. Let's add a side plank pose to the sequence. Stack your left foot over your right back leg, balance on your left hand and push yourself into a side plank pose. Left hand lowers, coming into dolphin pose. Now you can stay here and enjoy the shoulder stretch or rest a bit, drop your knees and come into child's pose. You can also work on a headstand with me, and this is why we have the wall over there. Interlock your hands and rest the crown of your head on the floor. Allow the back of your head to nestle into your palms. Tiptoe forward until you feel your hips stacked over your head. Hug your left knee to your left rib. Right knee follows to the right ribs. You can stay here in your tucked headstand, making sure that the weight is supported by your shoulders and forearms and not just your neck. Breathe. Remember that you have a wall behind you, so be brave and work on the extension of your legs straight up. With control, lower the legs back onto the earth. Undo the hands and come back into plank. Downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, right foot steps forward. Sweep all the way to the top of the mat, inhaling to lengthen your spine, runner's lunge. Exhale, step forward and bow. Inhale, flat spine. Exhale, belly in and fold. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold deeper. Hands to the hips. Stand up straight. Lift your arms up. Gaze at the thumbs. Exhale, prayer hands to heart. Hands to the sides, mountain pose. Bend your knees, chair pose. Inhale. Exhale, straighten the legs and fold. Inhale into flat spine. Exhale, right foot steps back, right knee drops. Inhale, palms lifting, low lunge. Exhale, hands to the floor. Step it back, downward facing dog. And roll forward into floating upward facing dog. Inhale, open the chest. Take a big push-up and back into down dog. Inhale, left leg lifts, fold your left knee. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, high lunge, gaze up. Exhale, warrior two, face the right side of the room. Inhale, straighten the legs, gaze up, wide-legged upward salute. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, turn to the back of the room, twisting the right arm into the sky, lunge twist. Take a side plank, step your right foot on top of the left, pull your hips off the ground and push your body away. Right hand down, lower into dolphin pose. Interlock your fingers and you can stay here working on headstand just like what we did a while ago, or come into child's pose and take a rest. Know that you have a wall behind you, even if it's about building the awareness of being on your head and on your forearms. Lower the feet down, come back onto your hands and give a stretch in down dog. Lift your left leg up into the sky and step forward. Sweep the body to the top of the mat, inhaling into runner's lunge. Exhale, back foot steps forward, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, bow. Inhale, rise up into standing. Exhale, mountain. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Look forward. Exhale, left foot steps back, left knee down. Inhale, arms up, low lunge. Exhale, palms down, step back, down dog. Inhale, rolling forward into floating upward facing dog. Exhale, push up, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lifts high. Exhale, knee to elbow, step forward. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, warrior two, face the left side. Straighten the legs, gaze up, wide-legged. Exhale, forward fold. Sweep to the back of the room, lunge twist, left arm up. Exhale, side plank, use your core and balance. Left hand lowers, squeeze elbows into the floor. Stay in dolphin or drop the crown of the head. Work on your headstand or stay and build the awareness here. Squeeze the inner thighs together and spread your toes. As you land down slowly, push back up into downward facing dog. Breathe. Right leg lifts behind you. Exhale, right foot steps forward. Sweep the body to the top of the mat. Inhale into runner's lunge. Exhale, back foot forward and bow. Inhale, flat spine. Exhale, belly in and fold. Inhale, rise up, palms together. And exhale, hands to the heart, hands to the side. Again, inhale, chair pose. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, flat spine. Exhale, right foot steps back, right knee down. Inhale, arms lift, open the chest. Exhale, palms down and step back, down dog. Roll forward into floating upward facing dog. Inhale and exhale, strong push-up, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts, scorpion tail. Exhale, left foot forward. Rise up into high lunge, gaze up. Exhale, open into warrior two. Straighten the legs, point the toes to the right. Arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flatten the spine. Exhale, walk the hands to the back of the room. Right arm twists up and gaze. Side plank, right foot stacks over left. Lift your hips. Balance, use your core, and lower right hand down, dolphin pose. By now, being on your head might seem a little more familiar than it was a while ago. Embrace this newfound familiarity of being upside down, whether you bring your legs all the way up or not. Lower the feet down with control and come back onto your hands for downward facing dog. Give your shoulders a stretch. Left leg lifts up. Left foot steps forward. Sweep the body to the top of the mat for runner's lunge. Inhale and exhale, step forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold deeper. Hands to the hips, rise up. Sweep the arms up. Inhale and exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat spine. Exhale, left foot steps back, left knee down. Arms lift for low lunge. Exhale, hands to the floor. Right foot steps back, downward dog. Roll forward into upward dog. Breathe in. Exhale, strong push-up, still present. Downward facing dog. Right leg lifts for scorpion tail. Step forward. Arms up for high lunge. Inhale. Exhale to warrior two. Face the left side. Straighten the legs. Wide-legged upward salute. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Pivot to the back of the room. Exhale, lunge twist. Left arm up. Breathe in. Exhale, side plank. Stay present. Lower left hand down, elbows, forearms, crown of the head. Maybe by now you want to drop onto your shins, or power up further and work on Pincha Mayurasana or the forearm balance. Take advantage of the wall and know that you can always rely on the wall to help you. Lower the legs down from your headstand or pincha back into downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lifts behind you and step forward. Pivot the body to face the top of your mat into runner's lunge. And back foot steps forward and fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rising up into standing, and exhale, hands to the heart, hands to the sides. Chair pose again. Inhale, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, right foot steps back. Inhale, arms lifting, lunge. Exhale, hands down, step back, downward dog. Roll forward into floating up dog. Inhale. Exhale, push up, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts, scorpion tail. Exhale, step forward. Rise high into high lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Straighten the legs, face the right side, upward salute, wide legs. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale into flat spine. Exhale, turn to the back of the room and right arm lifts, lunge twist. Step your right foot back into side plank and lower the right hand down, lower elbows, and let's come into our Pincha Mayurasana practice. Again, feel free to come onto child's pose. Lower the legs and let's take a down dog stretch. Let's finish off the sequence. Left leg lifts and left foot steps forward. Sweep the body to the top of the mat, inhaling into runner's lunge. Exhale, step forward and bow. Inhale, flat spine. Exhale, bow. Inhale, rise into standing. And exhale, hands to the sides. Good job. Feel the strength in this stillness. All this newfound energy that you have created within. You've worked so hard on the upper body. To balance out the moving stillness of our flow class today, let's give the lower body some attention. Now we're gonna be still for these poses. Step back and stand at the center of your mat. Standing on your left foot, come into tree pose. Position the sole of your right foot in your inner left thigh. Micro bend the left kneecap to protect your joint. Pull your belly in. Relax your shoulders. Chin is parallel to the floor. And stand tall. Lift the arms directly overhead. Balancing is achieved by using your core. Look forward and breathe. Still standing with one leg, hug your right knee into your chest. Peace fingers grab the big toe. Now you can stay in this position or progress by extending that leg forward. Point the right toes to the right and sweep the leg over to the side. Take it further and extend your left hand. If your balance is secure, look at your left fingers. Keep your back straight and your neck long. Sweep the leg forward with control. Send that leg back, grabbing the inner ankle with an open palm. Dancer's pose. Keep your standing knee slightly bent to protect the joint. And as you reach your left hand forward towards the horizon, kick your back leg higher towards the ceiling. With as much control as you came in, can you release the pose slowly and lower the right foot down? Shake it off. Step back and stand at the center of your mat. We're gonna do the other side. So this time, standing on your right foot, come into tree pose. Hug your left knee into your chest. Grab your big toe with your peace fingers. Stay here or progress by extending that leg forward. point toes to the left and sweep. Take it further and extend your right arm and gaze to the right side. Bring that leg back forward and with control, send that leg back behind you, grabbing the inner ankle with your open palm. Coming into dancer's pose on the second side. Breathe in, reach forward, exhale, pause when you inhale, and as you exhale, deepen into your dancer's pose. Slowly come up, release the foot, lower it down and shake it off. Now, if you're feeling like you've had enough power moves for the day, please sit and relax for a while. You can watch the video while I give instructions for those with experience with falling over into a backbend. Come onto your knees and walk yourself back to the wall. Position the soles of your feet apart from each other, but flat on the wall. Have the balls of your feet and your toes on the floor. By now, dolphin pose would feel more accessible since we've done it a lot today. Interlock your fingers and step one foot higher up the wall. Step your other foot onto the wall, right about the same height as your butt. Now you're kind of in a dolphin pose, but with your feet on the wall. This might feel a lot for some of you, so stay here with focused breathing, and when you start to feel intensity, you may sit down and rest. Walk your feet back down to the floor, and you can rest here or come into Shirshasana or headstand pose. Keep your fingers interlocked and place the crown of the head onto the floor, and then bring both feet back up onto the wall for your headstand pike. Okay, so this is where we're gonna fall into wheel pose. I suggest to watch the video so you know what to expect, and then you can pause, rewind, and follow along. If you've never explored wheel or forearm pose, which is a very deep back bend, skip the fall and work on your headstand pike. You can release your feet off the wall by coming into a headstand, and with control, bend your knees and drop back into your forearm wheel pose. Flip your hands onto the floor and push up into wheel pose. Now, to those that are sitting down, you can lower the spine into the ground, bend your knees, have your heels as close to your buttocks as you can, and flip your fingers underneath your shoulders, elbows facing up. And as you exhale, push the floor away, coming into wheel pose. Lower down, and let's take a supine twist. Scoot your hips to the right side of the mat and allow your knees to fall onto the left. Gaze to your right fingertips, and you can extend your arms out like a letter T, or have your left hand rest on top of your knees to act as a weight. Let's do this on the other side. Sit your hips onto the left side of your mat and knees drop onto the right side. Gaze turns to the left fingertips, and again you can take your right hand on top of your knees just to help pin it down. Allow your jaw to soften a little bit more, and allow your body to settle down into your twist. Lift your legs up in the air. Keep your knees micro bent. Close your eyes and feel the fluids drain down from your feet to your hips. Coming into happy baby pose, separate the knees apart and draw them towards your outer ribs, hands grabbing onto the outer feet, and pull your knees downwards towards the floor for your happy baby pose. Release your happy baby pose into the floor, and we're gonna end our class with our last pose. Now take a moment to survey your body, adjusting it to make it as comfortable as possible. Here we enhance the body's innate ability to heal and rejuvenate. Inhale through your nose and be aware of the breath as it fills your lungs. Your abdomen rises. Without pause, begin the exhalation, continuing this cycle of breathing through your nose while allowing the abdomen to fall naturally as air leaves your lungs. Relax and allow the rhythmic nature of the breath to take over as both inhalation and exhalation flow effortlessly into one another. Soon, the back of the body will begin to feel a gentle warmth as it rests against the floor. Allow the sensation to rise through the front of the body and enjoy this feeling. Stay here as long as you like, and I thank you for practicing with me. Namaste.